Welcome back. This is part 2 of our walkthrough for Dumbow and Cool. You have to find a way to get to all the coins on this train. Don't forget to jump over any low bridges that might come your way. Come to think of it, the original Dumbow's Adventure also had a level that was set on a train, with a player character walking on top of the train and having to dodge oncoming bridges.
Time to work. Time to work.
Let's get going.
It's easier for Cool because he can run with roller skates, unlike Dumbow.
Let's get going. Hi, Cool. Good going.
Let's do this thing.
Let's get going.
Let's do this thing. Now that's cool.
Let's do this.
Time to work.
Let's get going.
Let's do this thing. Time to work. Time to work. Now that's cool.
Let's get going. Hi, Cool.
Hi, Dumbow.
You can hear the stews in that car singing in praise of King Lecture. Meanwhile, in the previous level, there was one steward complaining about how he was put on guard duty in the rain. And we also have the stews in the previous 2 levels saying they hated their job.
So, they took our friends to work as slaves in a factory.
Yeah.
Move it!
Who's that?
King Lecture's walking on water? Just how deep is it?
Lots and lots of money for me,
That's
King Lector.
King Lecture. I guess he runs this place.
He's pretty big.
Yeah. Come on, let's do this thing.
That's my line.
Let's get going. Nice one.
Get out of here. Get me out of here. Thanks, man.
My pleasure.
Thanks, man.
My pleasure. Huh.
The Black Blob is a character from another game called Gish.
Nice one.
Let's do this thing. Thanks, man. Anytime.
That's where I learned about the trick where I could just roller skate right on the dudes to stun them and paralyze them temporarily.
Anytime. Now that's cool. Now that's cool. Time to work.
Let's get going. Huh.
Time to work.
Ow. Hi, cool.
Hi, Dumbow.
Let's get going.
Let's do this thing.
Let's get going.
Time to work.
Let's do this. Let's get going.
Some buttons are linked in such a way that if one character is pressing it, then it remains pressed for the other one as well.
Time to work.
get going. Huh? Nice one.
Time to work.
The last level. If you free your slave pals in this level, then King Lectra won't have any workers and his evil company will be finished.
Anytime.
Let's get going. Nice one.
Time to work.
Ow.
Anytime.
Watch out for the forklift ahead. It may be deadly, but even forklifts can catch fire. You know. Have fun.
Now that's cool. Now that's cool. Time to work. Now that's cool.
If that tube teleported us back to the other end, then these barrels are just simply going in an infinite loop.
Time to work. Anytime. Anytime.
All the non-playable Schmumps have the same voice, even if the Schmumps themselves are female.
Now that's cool.
Let's get going. Huh? 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 Good going. Huh? Huh? Good going. Huh? Good going. Nice one. Oh. Let's get going. Good going. Oh.
I was expecting the laser to do something to those oil barrels like the forklift did.
Let's do this thing.
Let's get going.
I think that path was intended for Cool because Dumbow can just simply swim her way into that island.
Let's do this thing.
Let's do this.
Now I'm going to have Cool try to roller skate all the way to that island even if it compromises his health.
Let's get going.
Time to work. Work.
Finally, I made it. Hey, why isn't that laser chasing Cool?
Let's do this.
Let's do this thing.
But if Dumbow sits on that button, how is Cool going to get on that island?
Do this thing.
Let's get going.
Time to work.
Out.
But then, that island is too high for Dumbow to jump to.
Let's get going.
I had no choice but to reconvene everyone back into their original starting positions.
Let's get going.
Do this thing.
The difference was Cool would use his roller skates to get to the other set of platforms instead of relying on Dumbow to do it for him.
Let's get going.
Let's do this thing.
Let's get going. Yeah, another job well done.
You've destroyed my beautiful empire.
Look, he's got the self-destruct button. Be careful.
Hey, Lecture, it's over.
You idiots. You've destroyed my beautiful empire.
Your beautiful empire was evil. It was built on slave labor.
Maybe so, but the end justifies the means. The end being lots and lots of money for me, King Lector.
Come on, Lecture. It's over. We've won.
You've only won the battle, not the war. You've ruined everything here, but mark my words, you won't get away with it. Say your prayers.
Oh no! Run! Forget running. Skate!
I can only presume that this game was made on such a low budget that the cutscenes do not have the characters' expressions animated. So the characters are always smiling even when they're not happy.
Cool? Cool, where are you?
Thanks, Dumbow.
My pleasure.
So, where do we go now?
Home.
Finally, freedom. Thanks, man. Thanks, man. Freedom. You rule. You finally freedom. Finally freedom.
So, this was the adventure mode of Dumbow and Cool. To summarize the differences between this game and Dumbow's Adventure, only 2 of the 4 abilities are used and they are split among different player characters who have to work together. Alongside the usual cages, there are also coins to collect which I can't imagine have any practical use in universe. And the enemies are changed to a different species altogether. The end credits tease a direct sequel that ended up not being made. The only follow-up that became was a go-karting spin-off called Schmump Go-Karting. This game was initially released as shareware, so you had to buy the full version, but it didn't sell well, if at all, and so Drew Cameron decided to make it freeware.
Hi, Cool.
And now for the moment you've been waiting for, the Schmump book. Drew Cameron, computer programmer, was chilling happily in Happy Valley. Happily, that is, until those evil orange stoots showed up. Now that he is free, Drew has decided to quit programming. That sounds ominous. Also, I didn't know the Happy Valley had computer infrastructure. Peter Wilson was looking forward to an LAN game of Half-Life until he got caught in a cage, ruining his plans for the afternoon. Mark Lumsden, the coolest schmump of all. Mark likes to play guitar. His other hobbies are pizza, Maubis, Darth Vader, and the Final Countdown. What are Maubis? Patan, a lovable Glaswegian who is total cool. But that doesn't explain why his rescue was seen so negatively.
Thanks, man.
My pleasure.
Robert Cameron is Drew's twin brother. He loves rock music and being lazy. Martin Monroe, a worldwide legend, whether performing good deeds such as helping nuns across the street, or simply helping nuns in general, merciful Martin Monroe has proved he is both kind and merciful. He also likes dropping in. Cameron Gillespie is fab. He likes to rock out with his band, Jeslepi. When at school, Cameron studies civil engineering so that he can name bridges after his friends in the future, should he so wish. A tenor exists simply to keep 1-pence coins around. That should be 1-penny coins, since pence is the plural form for penny. Neil Porter is cool. Neil is always friendly and funny. Tell him he's hired. Loim, for mama, for papa, and for poop. Okay, what? Neil Carmichael is stone cold crazy. He loves to skateboard and hurt his hip and ankle. He is so good that even Martin Monroe has been impressed by his skating ability and consequently gave him a reward. Liam Fraser loves losing his money. Chris Fries is a voice actor, always enthusiastic. His delivery has earned him the respect of his clients. Gish isn't your average hero. Even though he is nothing more than a bowl of tar, Gish has a questionably attractive girlfriend. William Richards likes rock music and is in a band with Robert Cameron and Mark Lumsden called QWERTY. Jenny Allen is a cinema regular and artist. Although she wouldn't admit it, she's got some talent. A lot of talent. Frances Deuce. She dislikes rock music and frequently repeats uninteresting anecdotes centered around similar themes of childhood accidents and her love of music therapy. Stuart Moffat. Photographer, musician, and genius. A truly great guy. Tell him he's hired. And those are all the non-playable schmumps that we've rescued. Some of these are named after members of the development team. In our next video, we'll cover this time attack mode, which I'm told is rather difficult.